Hello, welcome back to another video. First time in 2 weeks. Yes, I know. So, today's gonna be a little bit different. I'm talking about why Gorilla Tag sucks. Yes, Gorilla Tag sucks in my opinion, and it's not changing. Now you're probably wondering why. Okay, stay till the end. Please watch this. I have so much to say, and I need you to listen. This may not be everyone's opinion, but this game is dying. It is dying awfully. It is tremendously fallen since the 2021 era. I've been playing for almost 4 years. I know how it's been for all this time. I know how it is. This is not the same game we had 4 years ago. So, first of all, they've almost added too much. Honestly, it's changed the game, and it's not really great. All of their map revamps suck. I'm being real, they suck. None of the revamps have satisfied anyone. In fact, they literally don't even update the modern caves anymore. They barely do it. They released it, but then they brought back OG caves because everybody realized nobody cares. Nobody likes the modern caves. I've never heard someone say that, and typically it's a completely empty lobby too, by the way. So, pretty much, the game is dying. It's nowhere near as many players, and it's also so far behind. Like, they just added that stupid horror mode, and oh my god. It has been 3 years, almost, since the release of Capuchin, which debuted the fan game, Gorilla Tag fan game idea, and it did Gorilla Tag so much better. With just doing the same pretty much idea, except with horror in different modes. It was way more fun. In fact, people were quitting Gorilla Tag at the time. And then they hacked Capuchin, so everybody went back to Gorilla Tag. So, this game has barely stayed alive. It is riding the train. It is just it's gonna keep on going, and they're gonna try and live it out. They're gonna try. And even though I love the game itself, it's actually starting to get really boring. Yes, Gorilla Tag is getting boring as crap. It is, like, all they do now, they are pretty much the new EA Sports. EA Sports, I mean, just EA in general, not EA Sports, but those games are complete scams as well, so technically, yeah. Okay, so I bought the last pack, right? You know how? So, I honestly really regret it. I started to regret it really fast. Listen, $30 for a few in-game cosmetics. No, I'm never buying a pack again. I'm just saying that right now. I don't care what it is. I'm not buying a pack. This is a scam. Another axiom is the new Nintendo and EA. That's what they are. And these guys are worth $300 million. You'd think that they wouldn't need to overprice their crap still, because his excuse used to be that he had to pay his workers, so he overpriced everything. There is no excuse for that anymore. You are a $300 million company. Please tell me how you cannot afford to pay your workers. Your net worth, in your own net worth, is $100 million in of itself. Do not tell me you do not have enough to pay. No. And also the audience. It's getting so unbelievably bad with little children. So I used to join the Sonic code, right? There was a code called Sonic, and I like Sonic and all that crap. And I used to go in there. It was so fun. There's a community for it and all that. And now they're all going away from Gorilla Tag. They're going to a new fan game. Not gonna say what it is, but I believe so. That's what they're planning to do. Because this game is being so rotted with little 4-year-olds, and I'm not joking about that age, who shouldn't even have a VR. It's literally ruining the game for everyone who isn't a toddler. Now that all these people are here, the new generation, it's really, really screwing things up for players who have been here for so long, like me, and we've lived it out, and then they just, these people just spawn in, they're like 4 years old, and I'm like, how did you even get here? How did you get here? Who bought you the VR? And it's mostly lazy Gen Z parents, and I'm Gen Z myself, so I can't really be talking, but this is just straight up laziness. It's pretty much the same situation as iPad kids. That's the same exact situation. Oh, it's kind of like the VR kids, because VRs are less expensive than iPads, believe it or not. Of course, iPads can act as full-on computers now, so big fat difference there. But it's ruining the game. That's a major key component to why this game is dying so badly. And now, let's talk about the game itself. Is it starting to go down? For the first time in many, many, many years, Gorilla Tag has been beaten in sales. In fact, you can see a picture. I'll put it up on the screen. Animal Company has finally defeated Gorilla Tag with their #1 spot for the last 3 years. They have done something that no other game could do, ever. Animal Company is now going to be the new Gorilla Tag, and I actually plan to switch over to that. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, but people are realizing that Gorilla Tag is boring now. You know, leave the role players. Role players, you can have this game to yourself. I don't care. Take it. People making it are scumbags anyway, and I'd rather give my money to a company that is actually doing nice things and accurately prices their stuff. And like this, they're just a better game in general. It's just more fun. You're not restricted. The horror aspect, the collecting items, the cool items, the things you can do, the explosive guns. There is nothing like that in this game. They've tried to add sports and all that crap. Nobody cares. Like, who asked for a skateboarding arena or a handball arena? Nobody even plays handball. What is handball? Nobody ever asked for any of this, and they put it in anyways. So why not we go to something that actually, a game that gives us what we want, not something stupid like another Axiom gives us. And I know I won't become a finger painter. Whatever, it's fine. It's a little tag. That's it. I don't care. I don't care about a little badge. It's fine. Okay. I know if another Axiom sees this, if anyone from another Axiom sees this, fix your game. Please. Stop overpricing your crap. Let some executive know that you're an awful company. You're really just turning into a Nintendo. And I know you won't listen. I know you won't listen. And I doubt anyone will see this. In fact, I doubt this video will hit 1,000 views. But we gotta spread the word somehow. So share this video, okay? All right, share the video. I'm gonna be making a lot more content related to Animal Company again. I haven't posted an Animal Company video in months, and that was everything. That was when there was no GameCube couch area spawn with computer. There was no computer. There was just a little number keypad initially. So I'll see you there. Gorilla Tag needs to fix its issues overall, so I will probably start posting more, because I've been really thinking about this. That's why I'm posting so little, that I'm just I'm thinking, do I want to do this? Do I want to just quit Gorilla Tag overall? And I probably will.